Most respected Chief Guest, Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati, Honorable Governor of Odisha, Guest of Honor, Shri Arjun Modwadia, Honorable Minister, Forest and Environment, Climate Change, Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat, Special Guest, Dr. Neerja Gupta, Vice Chancellor, Gujarat University, Shri Udyamita, noted author and former Central Information Commissioner, Government of India, very dear friend, Shri Saurabh.Pandey, my colleague Dr. Satya, my other colleagues sitting in the hall, invited guests, program participants, particularly the international participants, about 39 participants, sir, they have come from different countries and they are undergoing a program, and that program is being conducted by us in Spanish. I'm sure that they will be able to understand what we are talking about, because it's all about culture and the spirit of entrepreneurship. Friends from media, very important. They have been helping us. Without their support, our work would not be known to others. And it's really indeed a pleasure for me and EDII to welcome one and all of this, all at this very important event which celebrates the spirit of entrepreneurship, innovation, startups, and India's rich legacy of diverse culture and traditions. It is our great pleasure to have this celebration in the presence of our honorable chief guest, the Governor of Odisha, Dr. Hari Babu, a leader whose vision and wisdom continue to lead inspiring developmental initiatives. Sir, your strategies and efforts are noticeably encouraging entrepreneurship, sustainable development, and inclusive growth, which have been instrumental in shaping Odisha's economic story. Under your able guidance, the state has embraced new ideas, supported emerging enterprises, and fostered an environment where young innovators feel motivated, and no wonder today Odisha is emerging as one of India's most promising destinations for entrepreneurship. It is our pleasure to culminate the Udyamita Pakhwara, a fortnightly celebration for the spirit of entrepreneurship, which started at Leh, sir, on 9th, and Honorable LG of Ladakh, Shri Kavinder Gupta ji, he launched that Udyamita Pakhwara, and today it is getting culminated by your hand, sir. The spirit of entrepreneurship needs to be celebrated because the kind of growth entrepreneurship has seen, startup culture has evolved on campuses, particularly during last 10, 11 years, which is noteworthy. You might have seen there are several new startups, in hundreds and thousands of startups, unicorns, sunicorns, decacorns, they're all emerging in the country, unheard earlier. If I give you the data, many of you I'm sure will be aware that by 2014 we hardly had 350 registered startups in the country. Today the number is touching about 200,000. I don't know how many percentage the growth has happened, but this is the reality. And nobody knew what a unicorn is, and today we have about 120 plus unicorns in the country, and many of them have come emerged from the campuses. So the spirit needs to be celebrated. Our Honorable Prime Minister introduced a Startup India Action Plan in 2016, and EDI continues to pursue the entrepreneurship activities, interventions in different parts of the country. I also feel privileged to welcome our guest of honor, Shri Arjun Modwadia ji, Honorable Minister, Forest and Environment, Climate Change, Science and Technology, Gujarat, a passionate leader, keen on introducing noticeable differences in the domains of education, technology, and environment. His impressive political trajectory is rich with contributions that have been need of the hour and relevant to the times and to the economy. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Neerja Gupta, a very special guest today, Vice Chancellor, Gujarat University, and also Shri Udyamita, noted author and former Central Information Commissioner. They are present here. I am highly grateful to both of them. Their presence today makes the event even more significant. It is EDII's privilege to join hands with the India Think Council and collaborate with the Cultural Economy Conclave. This is the second time that we are hosting this conclave on campus. Given that entrepreneurship has thrived in India since the most ancient of the civilizations, adapting and innovating with changing times, it can well be presumed that Indian culture has always had a unique place for entrepreneurship. The Cultural Economy Conclave's brainstorming sessions and conversations on economics, politics, society, and culture quite align with EDI's vision of deep-rooting entrepreneurship across sections of the society. At EDII, we have decided that for the sake of promoting entrepreneurship, we are not going to promote any enterprise which is not socially responsible, which is not inclusive, and which is not culturally rooted. Just to give you an example, one project that we are implementing in the Uttarakhand for the government of Uttarakhand, it is named as Devabhoomi Udyamita Yojana. And we have instructed all our trainers, they are working in the entire state, that there should not be any venture which is not good for the humanity, not good for the society, and which doesn't gel well with the culture, spirit of the Uttarakhand, Devabhoomi, because the name itself is Devabhoomi. So the enterprises should communicate that spirit as well. Entrepreneurship plays a vital role in the economic growth of any nation. Entrepreneurs are nation builders. They are job creators, innovators, and driving force behind inclusive economic growth. EDI has been an advocate of the benefit that entrepreneurs bring to the society and an economy. As India moves towards becoming the global economic powerhouse, the contribution of entrepreneurs will be even more crucial. In this context, the fortnight of celebrations of entrepreneurship, Udyamita Pakhwara 2025, across 10 states and 3 union territories, with multiple activities, helped us reach out to women, youth, and the society at large. They could be convinced about entrepreneurship as a career. EDI, as a national resource institute, is committed to nurturing the entrepreneurial spirit and energy in society. And this celebration reflected our belief in the power of a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem. I am glad that the government also at the state and the national levels are promoting entrepreneurship, given its benefits in creating employment, catalyzing innovations, and driving economic development. Today we have a galaxy of distinguished guests whose leadership has inspired people at different levels to dream big. India abounds in entrepreneurial potential, and we all need to join hands to effectively harness this. I am glad that we could come together on one platform to brainstorm on this very important subject. Once again, I reiterate, there could not have been a better way to culminate the Udyamita Pakhwara. I thank the distinguished guests for making it to the event. I also thank officials from the government, industry, academia, and the community at large for their unconditional support. Jai Hind, Jai Jai Garvi Gujarat.